Outside of Hollywood, I don't think anybody had a worse October than Hasan Piker, okay? The whole Colorgate stuff is still going viral. It is one of those things where, yeah, the temperature's probably cooling down. It's not quite going, hyper viral every single day, but yeah, it is still the first thing that comes to mind in regards to Hasan, and I think it was Asmongold who said that, yeah, this is just going to be a perpetual anchor around his neck for as long as he is an online personality. So yeah, there's going to be ebbs and flows when it comes to this. Case in point, God, what was it? Yeah, it's been about a month at this point in time, and he still cannot articulate a proper defense for this. Like, he actually is the dumbest person online, so let's just hear from the ass himself, and this is basically what this video is going to be, okay? Documenting this past week, the past calendar week, and how he's been obliterated with only a couple of passing references to him being the commie god of thunder.
No, I'm not letting you get away with this. Enough of this shit. Enough of this fucking, you literally do that. Give me an example, dickhead. And if I was wrong, or if I wronged someone, if I actually gave false information, because I got duped by a fucking AI article, I'll apologize. Go ahead. Don't try to bait me. Explain exactly what you mean. This is the type of shit that I hate so much. It's always vague posting. You do that too. First of all, even if I did do that, would that be appropriate?
Yo, you got one guy, that's absolutely hilarious. Just give me an example. I didn't do it. I didn't shock my dog. She just fell off of the little stand that she has to sit on for 6 to 8 hours a day. She just moved, and then she clipped her dew claw, and that's why she yelled and screamed. And don't mind any of those remotes that people have been pointing out. Come on, come on.
When your dog got electrocuted, you spun the fact that it wasn't a buzzer? It's not! Oh my God. Oh my fucking God.
Yo, people just watch this fucking 50 IQ idiot stuff his face for 6 to 8 hours a day. Holy shit, man. Fucking Twitch is cooked. But yeah, that's just, letting you know that the Colorgate stuff is still out there. But kind of the main event, man, like, okay, he dressed up as Commie Superman. And it's like, bro, the only thing super about you is the ability to dupe thousands of people to check in on you just to see which other part of the left is eventually going to cannibalize you. But yeah, it's interesting, right? For somebody as well documented as Hasan, streaming thousands of hours a year for years and years at this point in time. I don't even know how far it goes back, but also just as well documented as your life has been because you stream so much, to just simply try to lie about it, it's like, that's not a winning strategy at all. The information out there for the world to see. We all know, you don't really have no rags to riches story, okay? You got bounced from prestigious college to prestigious college, and then straight out after you got your degree, you got hired on by your uncle's company, and then you just got catapulted to the top of the Twitch charts for, what, talent-based reasons? Yeah, I'm sure. You have more connections than a spider, and if you actually had to perform based on your merit, you would be in somebody else's chat constantly posting emojis, so just stop it. So anyways, yeah, back on Halloween, okay? Back on Halloween, he decided, Hasan talks about his journey going from broke to rich. Exactly! I've been both the record because I was dead broke and critiquing capitalism. People would be like, yeah, because you're a loser and I don't have money and I still do it. People are like, well, hypocrite much.
This bullshit goes both ways. If you're wealthy and you critique capitalism, you're a hypocrite. If you're poor and you critique capitalism, you're jealous. Americans are so fucking cuck sometimes. Exactly. I mean, I've seen both, for the record. Because I was dead broke and was critiquing capitalism. And then people would be like, yeah, because you're a fucking loser. And now that I have money and I still do it, people are like, well, hypocrite much?
Oh my God, I actually don't get... He is so insufferable to listen to. That was only 24 seconds, but still, I wanted to put my fucking head through my monitor. But yeah, as you can see, you can kind of tell, okay? If you were reading ahead a little bit, the most glorious part of this is how Hasan has been absolutely cooked by community notes over the past week. Hasan is lying. Yo, bro, in the community notes, it just comes out and blatantly states that I grew up affluent and I didn't have to worry about making ends meet or having to take a job or anything like that. And yeah, there you've got a YouTube video and a Wired article. My father was on the board of a $4 billion company. Yeah, there you go. Multiple references right there. Mom is a commercial landlord. Oh no, that's not very halal, my dude. And then also, yeah, hired by his network right out of college. Absolutely cooked on that one. And again, it's like, why would you lie about your come up? You probably have more in common with your audience than you actually think. All of your socialist buddies are also fucking rich idiots who have never had to work a day in their life. Why not just play into that? No, because they like the aesthetic. They like the chic of being poor, thinking that it was capitalism that kept them down. They hate the idea of pulling themselves up by the bootstraps, but then when you just think about it for 10 seconds, if they were dirt poor, and now they've got thousands of people watching them on Twitch, and they live in a $2.1 million mansion in Los Angeles, you really have to try to put two and two together on that one, but then realize that, he just simply seized the means of production, or took one of his mother's rentals for a spin. So a couple of days later, he decides to clarify the community note tweet about his wealthy upbringing. My dad went broke at the time I went to college. I was broke for the first decade, but almost post-college. Oh my God. Right. Okay, again, do we have to go ahead and reference the previous community? Do you not think anybody in your audience reads? Okay, well, to be fair, in the couple of weeks following the Collargate stuff and all of the fallout, there were enough people that were in there also parroting a lot of the other stupid defenses by, no, you could actually see, no, Hasan, no, he wouldn't shock Kaya, you could clearly see that that's just a beeper collar, okay? It obviously didn't have any prongs in it, it just had the holes, okay? He took the prongs out because he's a good guy. It's like, what the fuck? Okay, so yeah, maybe they would believe this. Maybe they would understand that him saying that I was broke for almost a decade post-college, you were working at the Young Turks. Unless that's a shot at your uncle that he pays like shit, but okay. I grew up fairly affluent in Turkey. Now I'm fortunate enough to take care of my parents. Which, okay, in a vacuum, that's a very admirable goal, okay? You went to college, you had a bunch of debt, you got yourself out of debt, and now you can look after your parents. Hell, that's a goal of mine. I think that is a wonderful message right there. Shout out to capitalism for making that possible, but unfortunately, Hasan Piker's dead broke claim is misleading. He grew up affluent in Turkey. His father was was at Sabinik Holdings, $4 billion company. Yeah, exactly. And how many times have you guys seen the picture of him in a polo uniform on the back of a horse? And I understand that could just simply be a photo op, but you've never had to struggle for anything in your life. That is, of course, getting recognition from your favorite commie politician. Oh man, the new mayor of New York City, Zohran Mamdani. I don't know, man. The new and last mayor of New York City. You can vote your way into communism, but you can't vote your way out of it, so good luck with that one. Or even still, just making all of these wild socialist claims about free grocery stores, and then he hops on, what was it, Today? Or the Today Show, or Good Morning America, one of these, stupid housewife panel shows, and then saying, no, not free grocery stores, low-cost grocery stores. And, when I was saying defund the police, I didn't actually mean defund the police, so yeah, it's just gonna be, guess what, status quo. Fucking cog in the machine politician. Haha, fooled again. Fell for it again award goes to Hasan Piker. But yes, he was down there in New York on Tuesday on election night, and after the polls were called and the winners were announced, he was trying to get into the the election party for Zohran. And Hasan gets rejected entry to upstairs seating at Zohran Mamdani's election party. You do not have the you're not on the list. Oh, that sucks, man.
I do not have you for the upstairs list.
Okay.
Can I see your ticket tape?
Oh, I'm staff. I'm escorting him.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Okay.
You're
So we can't
escorted?
go upstairs.
Oh.
So they're not on the list for upstairs?
I do not. But do you have this wristband? I can also just check.
Well, so I thought movement windows could go upstairs, no?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Damn.
But I can double check and just make sure
Upstairs
on my
just
end.
more seating area.
Yeah, I just wanted a drink. I'm good.
Yeah, it's alright. I just wanted a drink. It's all fine. But in closing, man, Hasan answers if he feels any regret or liabilities for his past comments. Because, yeah, in regards to Zohran, what was it? During the mayoral debate, he publicly distanced himself and disavowed Hasan, but it was only for the 9/11 comments, which are years old at this point in time. But after months of gassing this guy up, okay, you just immediately get kicked to the curb. Wow, look at that. A commie doing some Stalin-esque tactics. You're useful until you're not. Congratulations, comrade. But even still, at the culmination of his very awful, very trying week, does he regret anything? I regret the things I say, the things I will say in the future. I'm a human being, and I'm a real boy, okay? I got feelings, okay? I'm a Twitch streamer, not a serious political operative. Oh, yeah, but that's the way that you comport yourself. And then you were also saying, as one of the defenses to you electrocuting your dog, that people just simply hate you because of your political opinions, but you're not a serious political operative. It makes a lot of sense. Probably the reason why I have 70,000 people watching, which is kind of a little bit of a black pill to end on, because holy shit, that many people are watching this idiot. Or maybe they are just trying to catch the latest cringe, or seeing if you're in New York City trying to audition for a dog catcher role. So with all that said, thank you all very much for the gift of your time. I've been Don Consuelo. I want you to follow your gut and get after it. Take care, everyone.